What's your take on how we've been handling this COVID and the response to that, and the requirements? And a lot of people would argue the infringement on personal freedom and liberty. Give me your take on how we've handled this and what you would do differently if you have the wherewithal to address the issue.
I think that we have to recognize that this is uncharted territory. I think Governor Walz was put in a spot where this was tremendously challenging, and he certainly could never have anticipated it. Fact of the matter is, this is the transformational event in my life. Having said that, early on, we could see that lockdowns weren't accomplishing what we were told they would. Locking nursing home patients in to die alone, locking families out, locking kids out of school, it didn't work. Telling people that they couldn't operate their business because they weren't essential or safe didn't work. We saw a broad-based expansion of government, and if you will, we saw one person deciding whether or not someone could pay their bills or not. So the notion that a cookie cutter approach would work was faulty. We should have trusted Minnesota citizens to make good choices. We should have tried to, as much as possible, retain local control wherever we could. The characteristics of Kitson County, Minnesota, were vastly different than the characteristics of Hennepin County. I think that when we got to the discussion regarding not overwhelming our healthcare facilities and flattening the curve, Minnesotans were on board. But when the lockdowns became extended, and when the second lockdown allowed haircuts when the first one didn't, I think we were seeing that the trust was broken. We were seeing backroom deals. We were seeing politicians do what politicians do. And people said no. And then the vaccines came along. And all of a sudden, health freedom and health privacy information and HIPAA all of a sudden became for naught. And it was like we'd gone crazy in America, saying that if you didn't make the choice that I think you should make, it means you're not up to handling the science. We had minority communities who made their own assessment. And they might have made the assessment the same that I did. And they were being told, well, you clearly have a problem handling the science. This was wrong on so many counts, Lacy. It's unbelievable what we did.